Welcome to day 13. We're going to continue with this vein of others' projections, or how you derail yourself based on what others think of you or how others respond to you. Today is going to be the last day we do that. Tomorrow we're going to come back and start dealing with your body, and you're partnering with your body in a new way. But I just want to cover one more subject with this, because I think one of the things that can derail us when we're on a goal like this, or when we're trying to move away from something, is other people's jealousy of us. And what do we do when somebody is envious or jealous of what we're aspiring to do and attaining? Is that we want to diminish ourselves. Most often, we get anxious inside, and the reason is because if they're jealous, then that's some sort of message from childhood that we have to shrink, because we don't want them to be jealous. We don't want to make them uncomfortable. It triggers our codependency. We want to take care of them. And mostly what it is that we don't want to lose them. We don't want them to be uncomfortable. So a lot of times we will sabotage our own behavior because of that, because we don't want to lose them. So it feels like it's their jealousy that derails us, but it's really our discomfort with their jealousy. It's not ours to take on. And we can hold our own connection to our higher purpose. Without judgment, we can come into compassion in our heart for them and be a beacon of inspiration to them, and not buy into trying to make them feel better by diminishing our success. So that's what we're going to work on today. And I've seen that impact people who are dealing with addictions, compulsions, and even in my Soul Steps groups, where people are aspiring to complete some athletic event. So I'm hoping that this is generic enough. All right. Oh, I didn't tell you. Congratulations. You've made it another day before we get into this. All right. So let's begin the tapping. We will start with the setup point, and tapping on the karate point. Repeat after me. Even though when somebody else is jealous of my success, it really can make me uncomfortable. And my tendency is to collapse and want to sabotage my success so that I don't lose them, so that I don't move beyond them. So even though I know that another person's jealousy or judgments or competitiveness or any of the things that we've dealt with in the last few days can be ammunition for my saboteur or my addict to move into feeling diminished enough to break my commitment, I choose instead to stay true to my ultimate goal and to stand in my own conviction without judgment, but to be possibly an inspiration for them as well. All right, so let's do the sequences. We're 13 days into the program, so you know the sequences now. I'm not going to call them out even for the audio. Just every time I say a different phrase, move to your next point. All right, let's begin. There's just more of a flow if I'm not calling it out. All right. Another's jealousy can really throw me off. I get scared. I want to diminish myself. I want to hide. I want to shrink. I don't have a right to do what others are not choosing to do. It triggers my loyalty. If they can't come along, I don't want to go. I don't want to lose them. They're my support system. if they're jealous, I have to take care of them, don't I? What about if I'm jealous of them? What's that about? That's already diminishing me. It's not about me and them. It's about staying true to my ultimate goal. It's about being a beacon of inspiration for my inner children and for my support group as well. I don't want to exist in that dual world anymore. It creates separation and fear and is based on lack. I want to succeed. It contributes to the healing of the world. If I show up for myself, I'm standing in my authenticity. And I'm contributing to the union of the world. Because I'm united with my source self. And the more of us who are united within, we contribute to the union of the world. If I fall into jealousy or competition or envy or loyalty, I am vibrating at that lower frequency of energy that pulls me into separateness. I'm not unified, and I want to be complete. I want to feel connected. I choose to be connected because that is the way I can stay committed to my ultimate goal. And oh, this feels good to be committed. It really feels good to be succeeding. Even if I haven't been perfect, it feels so good to just be showing up every day. I'm building a foundation for a new blueprint. And it's a blueprint that I can then share with the world. I want to be successful. I want to be loyal to my compassion, to my expansion, to my empowerment, because then I can see the compassion, expansion, and empowerment in others as well. I choose for this next 24 hours to applaud my success and my commitment and my conviction, and I envelop any aspect within me who needs my care. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, come into yourself. Go into the next 24 hours and really be proud of yourself. You are contributing to the larger sense of peace. The more peace you feel in your heart, the more you can succeed.